Hey everybody, it's Norris with the Norris Group. It is Friday, and what is the coolest thing you've ever found in a rehab? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Don't miss a radio show and podcast this week. We have Rick Solis. He is now a retired appraiser and a real estate investor. This week we cover exactly how he got in the business and how he built his portfolio, how he lost his portfolio, and how he built his portfolio again. Don't miss the radio show and podcast this week. Home prices increased in April 6.9% year over year and 1.2% month over month, according to CoreLogic. KISS just keeps going up. Adam Data Solutions reported that the rate of home flipping in the U.S. was at its highest in 6 years at the beginning of the year, with 48,457 flipped in the first quarter. Mortgage rates decreased for the second week in a row, with 30-year rates now at 4.54% and 15-year rates at 4.01%. Forbes is asking whether millennials will be the next wave of single-family rental investors. Despite being influenced by the economic crash, apparently they are getting more into the real estate space, and millennials have also significantly more desire to invest in responsible and impactful assets because real estate investments provide housing to another person. What's interesting is I do receive phone calls on the regulars, typically at least once a month, from a millennial that does not own their own home but wants to get into real estate investing and own rentals, which is super interesting to me. We'll have to witness if this is just a trend moving forward or if millennials will eventually get off the home buying fence. We'll see. A San Francisco startup called Home Share is putting up barriers in family rooms and dens in luxury apartments to create micro bedrooms to lease for $1,300 a month in some hot cities like San Francisco. It's so popular, in fact, that it's expanding in 5 major cities around the U.S., including LA, Seattle, New York, and Silicon Valley. No surprise there. Each micro bedroom fits a queen-size bed, a nightstand, a dresser, and little else. In 2017, San Francisco's renters paid an average price of $3,440 a month, so all of a sudden that $1,300 for a queen-size bed sounds about right. Zillow says that the birth rates are falling most where homes are appreciating the fastest. It's more common for birth rates to actually increase as the economy improves, but this time around it's very different after the Great Recession. The trend is most pronounced in very pricey California markets. An extra 10% point rise in home values is associated with an extra 1.5% drop in birth rates for 25 to 29-year-old females. In LA County, they saw over 2,500 fewer births. San Diego, over 1,100. Is this a trend? We will have to wait and see if this is a long-term trend. The last couple of weeks, we've been doing the radio show and podcast with Dr. Zazio. She is, of course, best known for her work as the very friendly and patient psychologist on the hit TV show Hoarders. I've turned the radio show into a story that we released on Bigger Pockets and got some really great feedback from real estate investors who specifically specialize in hoarding. And I remember growing up, I loved hoarder houses because I always found some really cool stuff. I remember one year we found some homemade jam that was from 1948, and I thought that was really cool. I think we found a pool table. I always found something that I thought was really cool that I wanted to take home. A bowling ball was probably my all-time favorite. I would love to hear the coolest thing that your kids have found in one of your rehabs that you took home and just they were happy as pie. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video. And if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. We'd love to see you out and about. June 19th, we are going to be at the North San Diego Real Estate Investors Association 14th anniversary dinner party. You don't have to come to the dinner party, but it's always great networking and it's a great event. Eric Saragusa on the board with NSDREI is going to be interviewing Dad and I. We're going to talk shop everything from market timing to technology. Should be a lot of fun. Eric always does a fantastic interview. So it's not the regular presentation that Bruce has been doing around town, so something a little different. We'd love to see you there. July 9th, Stay Put or Cash Out will be in LA South RIA. And July 14th, mark your calendar, Think Realty is coming out. The magazine, now radio show. They've got a lot of stuff going on in the real estate space. We're going to be doing their Irvine Conference and Expo. Mark your calendars, September 8th. You'll find out more information we'll have coming out about cashing in on a boom. And of course, September 28th, we'll make an official announcement next week. I Survive Real Estate. Save the date. For more information on all of our upcoming events, check out thenorrisgroup.com, and that's exactly where you're going to find more information on our hard money loans. We now lend in Florida as well as California. In California, our long-term program, it starts at just 6.9%. It actually is 6.9%. So maybe you don't want a credit line. Maybe a 6.9% loan would be way better for you. And in Florida, we've got all of our programs there. They're just slightly different. Make sure to select the right tab when you're on the website. Doing a 1031 exchange? We can help you. For more information on passive investing with notes, mortgages, and trust deeds, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.